What is going on, everybody? It is Fitz, the Cayenne, and Eddie back here with another video. Today we are finally tinting the Cayenne. This is the first thing officially that I've done to it other than like the rear tires. We are going with 35 ceramic on the shield, 20% around the rest of the truck, the SUV, whatever. You guys have probably noticed this thing has tint on the front two windows. It's like 35-ish, and then in the rear is just the stock tint. Comes from factory. I believe it's sandwiched in the glass, but we're gonna get this thing looking right. The wagon had 20% all the way around. I wanted to go a little bit more conservative on the front half of this car, putting 35 on the shield instead of the 20. The back windows are gonna be a little bit darker, doing the 20 over the stock tint. So without further ado, let's get right into today's video. We are here with Eddie, longtime supporter of the channel. He offered to come out and tint this thing. Couldn't say no. He's close by. It's literally like 5 minutes. I made it happen a couple days later after he hit me up, but he started Martinez tinting probably, how long have you been tinting?
Honestly, I've been tinting for like about 4 years.
4 years, yeah. Dealerships and shops and stuff. And then how long have you done it for you?
It's about like a year and a half now.
Hell yeah.
The LLC's been open for 2 years.
Hell yeah, man. I love it. I love it. So very official. Beyond excited to get this thing tinted today. I'm gonna have him walk us through some of the process of tinting. I know very little about it. We're gonna learn a lot more today. You guys are too. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
So we got the motherfucking Stanley steamer. Not even joking, bro. The Jiffy steamer.
Yeah.
So he is just peeling this off right now. I honestly thought this was gonna come off in like 8,000 pieces.
Just wait for the next one. The next one is
the shittier one? Yeah. Oh Lord, maybe I spoke too soon. Coming off nice and easy.
So far so good. It's coming off way cleaner than expected.
Dude, extremely clean. That's two of us. That makes me happy though. I'm fingers crossed for that other side, for real.
You can tell the quality of the tint of the smell when you take it off.
No way. I was kind of smelling the glue, yeah. Honestly.
So like this doesn't smell too bad. If you take that off, it smells like burnt plastic. It's really? So bad. You're gonna notice though. Maybe the other one might smell bad. Who knows? Find out. Side number 2. There was a rip in it, but he saved it. We got it. It's coming off so clean. Yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I like the fishbowl, but when this thing is gonna be completely tinted, I'm gonna love it so much more. Also, I told you guys before, but these we're definitely wrapping black. So it's just gonna be like a seamless, you know, seamless black side of the car with just a little silver around the outside. These handles freak me out, but what you gonna do? Oh. Let's go, 2 in a row. And like I said, that's all he's gonna have to remove, since the rest is just the factory tint in the glass. That's it for removal. Time for installation. Right now what we're doing is just cleaning the glass of all contaminations. We get the scrub just to loosen up anything that we can get. No glue on this at all. Like, okay. I really don't have to be scraping. Scrub it as much as I can, then I squeegee. Right, so that's just clean, nothing under the tint at that point. This is just bare glass, honestly. Now I come in with a triangle tool from the edges. I get water in there and I flush everything out. The bottom too. And then I also like sticking in my squeegee just to get that seal nice and lubricated, so when I start sucking in the tint, it'll be easy. All the tint, just like so. Long story short, we had the option to take off the door panels and do what he said was called bottom loading, starting the tint from the bottom, working it up to the top. I said, no worries, don't have to rip it apart. So 2-stage, just the reverse of the other, starting at the top, working your way down and tucking it in. He said there could be some imperfections in it. I'm not too worried about it on the daily, especially since we don't have to rip the whole thing apart and it's still doable. So when it comes to imperfections, I don't like removing the tint too much, because then little nicks and creases, tint isn't as forgiving as wrap. That makes sense. Like, you kind of get a shot and a half at it. Exactly. So like if you mess up wrap, stretch it out, heat it up, yeah, it forgives itself. Tint, you got one chance. It's just a thin piece of plastic. Yeah, literally. Now that we got it all set down, we can just squeegee the rest out. This kind of helps it to like remove all the dirt that's also in there. Yeah. That's why I just lubricate it as much as I can. Dude, I don't know if you guys know this. I've tried tinting before, and granted it was just with like AutoZone, purple ass, super shitty
tint, and it came out awful. That was probably one of the most frustrating things I've done to date, or attempted to do. Bro is making this look effortless right now. I'm kind of jealous. But this is what you get for doing this for the last 4 years. So once again, we got the 20% on this side, very visibly tinted, and then we got the fishbowl over here. Embarrassing as hell. We're taking care of that right now. I can't wait, dude, for the shield. The shield is always my favorite part to be tinted. Ever since the R32, we've done all the way around on everything I've had, and for a good reason, man. Like, thankfully, North Carolina, knock on wood, they don't bother you too much here for tints, so listen, as long as I'm not doing anything stupid, we should be all right. So Eddie's getting ready to pre-shrink this rear window, which just helps it fit better, helps it mold to the glass. Kind of the same thing when you heat up wrap and stretch it over. Similar experience with the tint. But funny enough, under here, you guys will see these marks. He said he just took a dryer sheet and wiped down the rear window. And to my understanding, it just creates like a little film to where the tint will stick to the window, but the adhesive won't start adhering to the glass, you know, anything crazy. You can still move it and stuff. I've never seen a dryer sheet on here just like been used for tinting, so that's pretty nuts.
Since the tint is flat, it does not want to curve with the glass. That's why you're getting these fingers. That's what these are called. So when I pass it through with some heat, see how it just flattens out? And after that, you just go with a little soft part, flatten out that tip.
Let's go. You guys are getting a little preview right now of the 20. We can't see which will be perfect. I mean, I'll be able to see out of it fine, obviously, but for a little bit more privacy all the way around this thing, I'm very excited. So he's getting ready to roll up the tint and transfer it to the inside. But he's rolling it with the exterior film, like the transfer paper, I guess is what I would call it.
The liner.
The liner, word.
Liner. So now the tint is just rolled up with the liner, but with soap in between.
Okay.
So it's lubricated, but it's not out in the open where it can get contaminated with the air and the dust and stuff that's flying around.
So this is how you transfer it without getting a whole bunch of shit on the tint.
Then this is fine how it is right now. It has water in it, it's not sticking to nothing, it won't damage.
One more fresh clean. Is that with the dryer sheet?
No, so this is just a scrub pad. It's kind of like a Mr. Clean pad, but it's not really not like that. It's
just like for the glass.
It's just like the rough side of a sponge. Liner sticks on the tint itself, and then now I have the tint exposed.
Oh my god. He's got the tint hacks, bro. I would literally get so confused trying to do the reverse roll. Inside out, upside down, backwards, and retransferring the liner.
The liner. Not
a chance, bro. How many times did it take you to get that down there?
Too many times, bro. I can't even lie.
The back one is officially done. Dude, on camera and in person, this shit's looking super nice, super dark. Katie and I are going to pick up Tanko. We'll be right back and check out probably this back window. So the whole right side of the car is officially done. Starting with the back glass, this is what we're looking at. Nice and dark, and this lighting is excellent for it, at least for looking at it. It's probably not the best for tinting it. Yeah, I mean, look, bro, this looks like it's dark as hell in the rear with that OEM. Perfectly tinted up front, and then like I said, bro, once the shield is on there as well, I'm gonna tie it all together. We have relocated into the garage for the lighting. Obviously the lighting in here is going to be much better. We're almost done. The only piece left we have is the shield. The left and right side and the back of the Cayenne are all finished up, so I'm super excited. I'll show you guys when we lay the tint on here to get it cut up and fitted up. It looks fucking awesome, so let's do it. All right, bro, look at this shit. This is insane. I mean, again, this is only 35 on the shield. The lighting right now is just doing so much justice. This is gonna be gas. So, we're almost done. All right, bro, here it is. We're going to the gas station across the street so we can check this thing out in some good lighting. But here's the interior view at night. This thing is feeling so much cozier already. Oh, don't mind that. Just some... My TPMS sensors, I think, are off, but all my tires are good. All right, bro, here's the final rendition. All the tint is on the vehicle. And I gotta say, this thing came out fucking awesome. I mean, that's exactly what we're going for. Again, when these pillars are black, it's gonna make the biggest difference in the world. But even still, look at that. Look at
that. We didn't go crazy, bro. We didn't go 5% around it. It's just 20 over the stuff, bro. Look at this lighting right now is actually crazy. I knew it was gonna be good, but this is gas. But all the way around, and you guys saw it on the inside on the way here. So here it is in this lighting. Plenty visible all the way around. So I am so fucking hype on this tint job. Big massive shout out to Eddie from Martinez's Tinting. He started it himself. He's been tinting at a dealership for years and he's trying to go full time. He said, hey, let me come tint this thing. I would love to. I scrolled through his page. I was like, I bet. He was so kind to come out to the house and do it. So if you guys are in the Raleigh area looking for some nice quality tint, this is full ceramic, 20 around everything, 35 on the shield, hit him up, bro. His Instagram will be down in the description below. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.